High Commissioner Solomara informed Her Majesty the Queen that one of the ultimate objectives of the reforms was to build a better Fiji for all its citizens. The implementation of these reform agendas was guided by Fiji's roadmap to democracy and would culminate in all-inclusive constitution by September 2013, followed by the general elections in September 2014.
It was a humbling experience indeed to have an audience with Her Majesty for 15 minutes and to have the opportunity to brief her on the roadmap and the implementation of the strategic framework here in Fiji and the focus of the government here to implement a framework to bring about a better Fiji for its citizens. She was very informed of the situation here in Fiji, and I can say that the length of the discussion was because she was really interested in Fiji, and she made me feel that she has very fond memories of her visit here, her last visit here, and to me it gave me an opportunity to focus on the three areas of my engagement with the UK government. First, to have Her Majesty government understand and support the work, the current implementation of the reform agenda here in Fiji. And secondly is to engage with the Commonwealth countries and the Commonwealth Secretariat with a view to have Fiji's suspension from the Commonwealth lifted. And this can only be achieved. The Commonwealth is of the view that what the government is implementing here in Fiji is to achieve a constitution that is representative of the will of the people and is reflective of the development needs of the people of Fiji.
Her Majesty was, however, pleased to be informed that Fiji still values its Commonwealth heritage and that the current socio-political reform agendas were being implemented under the roadmap, which will soon realize a sustainable democratic model reflective of the development aspirations of all people of Fiji. Discussions also centered in the area of trade and industries through new trading opportunities.
And it is quite a challenging one given the current climate, economic climate in the global arena. But we are not discouraged because there are genuine interest expressed within the UK business community with regards to the government's 2012 budget, particularly with regards to the reduction in corporate and personal taxes. So we have some interest expressed, so we are going to pursue that in the next couple of months.
A reception hosted at the Chancery to mark the occasion was attended by about 150 guests, comprising of senior officials of the Foreign and Commonwealth Office, company executives with interest in Fiji, and members of the Fiji community.
Which is why this consultation that we are having here in Suva is quite important, because it briefs heads of missions on how we can complement each other and maximize the use of the resources that we have to progress Fiji's presence and participation in the international community as per the mandate of the Pillar 11 of the People's Charter. So in that regard, we are of the view that this consultation will equip us well to work together as a team to engage the international community.
The three-day forum gave our heads of missions a better understanding and foresight into developing our foreign policy directives and how they are expected to implement them. Ownership and commitment was expected from all present so that it would enable them to carry the agenda of the Bainimarama government despite the many challenges faced. His Excellency the President, Ratu Epeli Naiatikau, stressed the need for diplomats to maintain consistency in ensuring that their respective deliverables were achieved.
I am fully aware and greatly appreciate your critical role as Fiji's ambassadors and high commissioners, and the constant demands placed on you to effectively and efficiently discharge Fiji's foreign policy. Here, I speak from experience, having served as a diplomat in junior capacities in Canberra and in New York, and as an ambassador in London. The demands of your work can be a real and constant challenge, given the smallness and the size of your missions and also that of the ministry. However, I believe that you would have learned that we need to play it smart.
The various briefings over the past 3 days has also helped our diplomats understand the principles under which Fiji is to be governed by all those in positions of leadership, and further imposes certain obligations on all civil servants with regards on good governance and anti-corruption initiatives. It further sets out the broad parameters for the roadmap and timeline for constitution making and for elections in 2014.
In today's world, there are far greater challenges because diplomacy has evolved into a modern form with greater integration, interdependence, globalization, multilateralism, and instant communication. It is for these reasons that we should find innovative strategies on how our skills could be enhanced to embrace the modern environment in ways which would yield maximum benefits economically, politically, and socially for Fiji. Long gone are the days of the often quoted phrase of a former British ambassador, Sir Henry Wotton, who said, "An ambassador is an honest man sent to lie abroad for the good of his country."
But as representatives of the state to the international community, the role of our High Commissioners, ambassadors and consul generals is critical in both national development and maintaining our foreign relations.
It would be remiss of me if I did not emphasize to you today that the immediate future for our country in terms of foreign policy innovation and delivery will not be any easier despite our successes in the past few years. We must not be complacent. We cannot rest on our achievements of recent times. This means that you must all try to lift the performance of your respective tasks, as they say in Vakandadi, up several more notches above top notch. When we recruit a second secretary, we should be recruiting really an ambassador.
Yes.
Right?
That's
Because
what we need to take on.
that's why the qualifications are important. You got to look at the thing, look at the second secretary, and because when we did the interviews for this, Robin wrote the thing, and I told Robin, this is my view. This is what we should do. Otherwise, we would lose too much money. We train someone and we lose them.
Yeah.
And this is an exacting job being a diplomat. There's no two ways about it. You need all your facilities in diplomacy. My God. And the thing is, you'll be tested all the time. And you have to produce. You've got no option. You can't go wrong. And your word as ambassador is authority. You speak for the country.
No.
Finish. And so you have to get it right. An ambassador can never get it wrong. Politicians can. Ministers can. But an ambassador can't. Finish. That's the thing. So we have to do our homework. We need the training. And that is what it's about. So that's the thing. When we recruit what's that, we do the qualifications and what's that, and if it's a degree qualification, okay, we look at which degrees that we should be concentrating, whether it's in a language thing or in economics and what's that. But that's exactly what it is. See, and in our time, the economic side wasn't strong. It was a political thing. But now, oh, if you haven't got the economic side, you lost out. So we have the training in